It's Friday night, and the mood is right. We're gonna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGI.
Yo, do you remember the 90s? Let's find out. Acid wash jeans, Doc Martens on your feet, pogs in your pocket, and bagel bites to eat. Watching Full House with your digital pets. Mom, get off the phone, I need to use the internets. Let's go to Blockbuster, there's nothing else to do. Carmen Sandiego, where the hell are you? I like Tukey not.
You got mail.
Ice, ice, baby, swing. Welcome to Yo, Remember the 90s?
Hey everyone, thanks for showing up. Today's Friday,
We're three guys.
and a while ago there used to be a channel called Yo Remember the 90s. And it started about 2 years ago. It started like about 2 years ago. There's only like a few episodes. What you're watching now is the first episode that was later redone with like pop-up video style prompts and whatnot throughout the show. It took El Horrible there months to do it, but he finally did do it. So this is the first episode. Just gonna check it out. Try to remember the 90s.
It's so fun to be here and to learn about the 90s. I'm very excited as a 16-year-old up-and-coming YouTube star that broadcasts in his mother's basement high above the Rocky Mountains. This is very exciting for me.
And who else do we have with us tonight? Well, I said we're three guys, but we're just two guys. Who's the third guy?
Oh, I guess that would be Obnoxious John.
Whoa!
From the shadows.
From the shadows.
From the shadows. How you doing, OJ?
Pretty good, pretty good. Unlike you guys, I was a teenager and an early young.
This was like back when OJ wasn't on camera yet. Actually, I think this was before he got the filter. So that's why he's the you just hear him like off distance, you know, kind of just like you're hearing me.
If he can hear us, he will let us know what, you know, when we do something wrong or we discuss something that might be interesting for people of a certain age. Yes. So as I said, this is a test show. We're still trying to figure out a little bit of the format. We will be interacting with the chat. We are on Bedabbler's channel tonight. I hope we're on mine because that seemed to be the issue getting that going today. But we will have the new.
There is a channel if you go to @Yo Remember the 90s. It's the actual channel. The link to it is in the description of my show, and it will send you to this actual show on their channel.
Will be in the chat at some point. Maybe Oja's already put it there.
I have not. I'm working on that right now.
All right. So at some point, the new channel will be in there. So please head over there, like and subscribe. And even if you don't like it.
Yeah, that link on the screen is still good.
We have a super chat.
We do have a super chat from Dagobert Uberdangle. 2 rad dudes with rude tudes hella coo. I wanted to ask. I was thinking. Thank you, Dagobert Uberdangle.
Now, the Yo Remember the 90s channel wasn't monetized at this time, but they were like, kind of like simulcasting it on their channels. So you could like sometimes you could super chat like at Bedabbler, and they'll be able to pop it up if you're watching on Yo Remember 90s. It's basically what they're doing is just taking the show itself that they're doing and just sending it out to like multiple YouTube channels all at the same time. It's just basically you just add them into your pro software there. That's some boring shit if you know what I mean. But hey, it's Friday, TGIF. You know, we're hanging with Mr. Cooper. We're remembering remember the 90s. Some of us do remember. All right, back to the show.
Or Wayne's World.
Yeah, and the blows goats. I remember getting some big trouble for writing my teacher's name followed by blows goats on the board.
Yeah, what's the big deal? You just blow in their hair. blowing their eyes.
I honestly, when I was writing it, I don't even think I knew what it meant.
No, of course
But it was
not.
freaking hilarious. Can I swear on this channel?
Yeah, I think so, right? Are we trying to be clean? Are we
Yes,
completely
yes.
selling out?
We're a clean. If we're gonna get that TGIF crowd, if we're gonna get that Full House crowd, we gotta be clean.
That is true.
gotta
We
be
will try to. That would be a good just exercise to try and. not be-
Unfortunately, that never happened.
I know it's-
Well, not yet.
I've already been doing Tukey's yay.
I don't think they really caught on with what they were planning here.
If you missed Tukey,
I think it was just an excuse that they wanted to do to get away from the dabbleverse at this time, because this was back in the summer of 2023, so fucking 2 years ago. And I know since then a lot of people left, this whole the show, and new fans since found them and whatnot. Probably might have never even
like I said, we wanted
probably
to
heard of You'll Remember in '90s, but
discuss the 90s,
have no idea
all
what the
sorts of
fuck's
different
about.
pop culture topics, a little bit of
So maybe this is
news,
kind of like an old
maybe some movie talks and some
like
TV
a
talks,
like
and
a dabbleverse
you like,
um
you like fast food?
foundations of the dabbleverse type of
Fast
deal.
food. I mean, despite what my chiseled body might show you, I do indulge in fast food at an unhealthy rate, I should tell you. Yeah, it's actually quite
He
concerning.
still does today. You see, 2 years ago he was eating this shit
Probably
nonstop.
days where I did supersize me without planning to, like, it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner
Oh yeah.
at McDonald's, like easy. There were, and it wasn't just 1 or 2 days. They were easy, probably.
Yeah, I remember supersized meals. It's basically like
Together.
equivalent to like an extra large.
A lot of egg
But
McMuffins,
after that
let's go with.
movie came out, like Burger King and McDonald's, they all got rid of theirs. So what ended up happening, like
That's like
what
literally.
was a medium back then,
Your mother cooking?
Your mother was-
then became a small, and like what was an extra large or supersize just became large. So that's why when you go to places today, you get a large. It's like a fucking half gallon,
Was above the stove. So if you wanted to get cereal as a kid, you had to climb up on the stove and possibly hit a switch or something on a burner to get the cereal. But yes, fast food was the number one source of nourishment at the
I was
Elva Riesling
thinking for a
household.
moment that your mother worked for McDonald's and was
No.
a cook there, but okay. But there's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
No. I did have a friend.
Oh, look who's super chatting.
Favorite fast
Look at
food
him.
restaurant for eating.
Kiki Loco is grifting all the way
I
back
have to
then.
think on that one for a second.
Only
I guess we got
$1.99.
to stick in the 90s for that answer, right?
Yes.
Cheap
yes.
bastard.
Favorite fast food 90s restaurant for each of you. But I did have a friend in the 90s that worked at a McDonald's. So this was before this was the era of if you've ever worked in a McDonald's, everything's kind of prepared as you go now. They'll put the burgers together as you go, and their menu's 10 times the size as it was in the
Right.
90s. I think it was a much simpler menu back then. But they would make
Everything was
they'd
simpler.
have 30 or 40 cheeseburgers and hamburgers kind of sitting under the lamps, right? I think Wendy's made fun of that. That was kind of their marketing
Right.
back then. But this guy always used to tell me, the restaurant closed at, 10, 11 o'clock at night back then. And around 9:45, they'd make a giant batch of cheeseburgers, whatever you wanted, whatever they knew wasn't going to sell. And that they just brought home bags and bags of McDonald's every night. So you always wanted to be hanging around that porch when you knew the guys were working, because you knew they were always coming home with bags and bags of burgers.
Did you ever work at a fast food place?
I did not.
Yeah, me neither. Like,
I worked at a Burger King for maybe a month. I couldn't take it.
why?
I worked
Just
at a
the-
pizza
just
joint back
grease
then.
every night, grease all over.
And yeah, I do know the difference between a stromboli and a pizza.
See, my first job.
There's more to that story than meets the eye, but hey, sometimes you gotta go along for it.
For like over 12 years, because it was like my first job, and then I would always leave and go, work like part time and to do something else, and then I'd always end up coming back. But I always regretted that I never at least tried. I mean, I guess I always still could, but I never worked at like a McDonald's or Wendy's. Or
Yeah,
Taco
don't worry.
Bell.
That arc is coming back in your career
No.
at some point. You'll get that.
Yeah, don't tell Zumach there.
Care, because quite honestly, I'd be the best fucking fast food worker this world has ever seen, because it really pisses me off nowadays, like with how much, you know, fast food workers want and everything, and how much my orders are fucked or something's forgotten. Like, it's just really crazy. But
They later on edited the curse words out of this when he was doing a pop-up version to it. Like, they really had high hopes that this will catch on with the, you know, the people, like the middle-aged housewives or some shit. I have no clue.
But they also had some of the best fried chicken.
Was that your go-to there, the fried chicken?
The fried chicken at Roy Rogers, absolutely. 100%.
For me, I think for the 90s, and only I this is probably just because it was where we would go the most as a kid. And we didn't go a lot. We didn't do a lot of fast food as a kid.
Yeah, I'm live, and we're watching, you'll remember the 90s from 2 years ago or so.
With fast food. It's like
It's the pop-up version, which is the better version.
I had my own money to go buy it. But when I was a kid, Burger King was the first out of all the fast food places that brought out the self-serve Coke machines.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Which also meant they
Self-serve
were the
Coke
first that had
machine.
unlimited refills.
Let's introduce him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Was a huge thing.
Yeah, if you eat inside, you get the small drink, and now you can just keep going up, back and forth and refilling it. You save yourself like $1.
If I take the kids to Burger King,
These
I know
cheap
we can
fucks,
sit there
man.
for an hour, and there's drinks. Drinks are fun. Remember, the cups back then weren't the size of the cups today,
No.
right? So you could put one of those sodas down pretty quickly and just run back up for a refill.
I still do that to this day if I'm like eating inside one of those places. Get the small drink. Fuck that.
When I was a kid, Cardiff did not mess with lettuce. I wanted nothing to do with lettuce. So it
Same. Actually, I can't. I love lettuce, but not on a burger or something like that. I cannot stand when the heat of the lettuce getting moist and just it's disgusting.
See, now I love it. Now I love it. Now, like salads, I hate salads because the lettuce is cold. I'm like, could we heat this lettuce? Could we throw this lettuce in a microwave, please?
What? You're disgusting.
You're insane.
But it would have been just the
That $2 super chat from Kiki Loco's been up there for like 10 minutes, no, like 8 minutes now or so. You know, they really pick their favorites who you come to see.
My first Burger King experience until high
FKL.
school, because I guess at some point when I was a very young kid, I had Burger King, and my parents just remembered.
If he's watching, I want to tell him I know I owe you money for Vegas, and I'll pay you back, Kiki Loco. All right, back to the show.
I was allergic to Burger King in their eyes, so we never went back to Burger King, and we had a Burger King near high school, so I started venturing out. I was like, I don't know, guys. I've been told I'm allergic to Burger King, and they're like, but don't you eat McDonald's like literally every day? I'm like, yeah, it's not Burger King.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking idiot.
It's the lines that made me vomit.
Yeah, the smoke flavoring they put on.
What
So
about
yeah,
What about you, OJ? What was your favorite?
I was a Wendy's guy. When McDonald's and Burger King were the two big restaurants, Wendy's at the time,
You know, R.I.P. Dave Thomas.
the three places. And so, yes, very simply, I loved just for that reason. They had better quality meat and food. Their French fries, just everything was better. Their
Obnoxious John Esquire. He
their
likes
Frosties.
a quality fast food burger.
well, it was a different experience altogether because they used to have like the whole.
First Wendy's was in Ohio. I'll tell you what, if you're ever stuck in a car with OJ for like 3 hours, he'll tell you the entire history of fucking Ohio, and especially Cleveland. The guy's like a goddamn Ohioan historian. Just useless nonsense. Like, who gives a fuck about when some random ass building in Cleveland was built by what brick company from another part of Ohio? Nobody cares, OJ. Only you. You and any other person from Ohio. And lately, the people we know from Ohio around here, well, you know what I'm saying. You know. Back to the show.
Totally had some kind of. Oh yeah, okay. So it was a super bar.
Right, I think they had soup and salad.
Soup. I didn't know. Oh, maybe the chili. I guess you got there. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really go. Wendy's wasn't a real, a big one for us. Again,
Me
I just
neither.
think it wasn't in the area as much. But
Now, when he later went back through this video and added these pop-ups to it, it did take him a few months. But it wasn't because of, the editing and whatnot. It's because he had to take so long to think of what to, to add to the show.
We went to Roy Rogers and then KFC. My dad really liked KFC.
I'm not saying he's dumb sometimes, but we all are a little. All right, back to the show.
Oh, the big wedges, you mean?
no, the really soggy skinny fries.
I miss all of the French fries from back in the 90s from every place. McDonald's fries, they switched the oil. They went from vegetable
Yes.
oil to canola oil. And
No, they went from like lard to
Yeah, like beef
vegetable oil
cow
yeah.
or whatever. What is that called? Beef.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
something. It's like beef. It's cow fat.
Yeah, it's lard
Yeah.
essentially.
But yeah, and I used to always hear rumors. Like my uncle, for some reason, used to tell us rumors about McDonald's. Just like how you were talking about how like guys would make food like 15 minutes before closing. We would hear the opposite stories about how disgusting it was and how people would just pee on the floor because they didn't have time.
All right, that's nasty. Well, yeah, Cardi, I guess, used to work at a fast food place and would cook like a batch of burgers close to closing. And then at the end, if they don't sell, you bring them home. When I worked at a pizza shop, we did the same thing. We would, they were closed for like 2 days out of the week. So so the end of the week was Saturday. So Saturday night, we would load up the pizzas, like have them already pre-made. And then when after close, and they're like, "Oh, time to throw all this out," and they'd be like, "Hey, why don't we just heat up a couple?" And so we would do that like every Saturday. It was back in the 90s. Yeah, I think it was started there, and I don't fucking know. A while ago.
Mayor
Then-
McCheese.
Mayor
Wow, you
McCheese
just-
Grimace.
You just gave me a flashback. They
That's
built
the point
a
of the show.
a
Yo,
new- a
remember the
new-
90s?
They built a new Burger King in my area, and they built this massive outdoor like playground for the kids, and it had like this metal tube that, in retrospect,
OJ's describing every McDonald's playground, but
kids got
back to the show.
fell down. It was like a ladder inside of a tube, basically, and yeah, so they ended up tearing the thing down after only being up for like maybe like 3 months.
I was in a McDonald's not too long ago, and surprise, surprise, and I guess they renovated. Judging by what I'm about to describe, they probably renovated in like 2005, maybe 2004. I don't know why I'm being so specific. That's not a big range I gave you here, and I'm probably way off on
So it's
both.
a year.
Let
So
me call.
somewhere in
Hold
a
on.
year.
I'm gonna call the McDonald's and find out when they were. So they probably renovated early 2000s, and they gutted the play place. And all you saw, there were like 4 metal boxes with tube TVs inside connected to N64s,
Oh, sure.
Oh, cool.
and that was the playland. So I guess they gutted all the slides and everything like that.
Man, that's a fucking ripoff. They turned the Playland into just a little video game station. God damn, man. I miss the 90s. I do.
Like running around and being assholes. But then I'm thinking, like, what kid now wants to sit there and play N64? Like, I think it's time for another upgrade in the play place. But yeah, I don't think any McDonald's make those old school play places anymore. But there's a few that still have them kicking around that I've seen.
Yeah, not the old school ones, but they have like they do still have like play areas inside. It's just like a generic thing. But yeah, growing up, I mean,
Dude, every McDonald's around where I live, they all had been like, remodeled and whatnot in the past like 10 years or some shit. None of them have a fucking Playland. I just realized that. None of the, I don't know if it's like that wherever you are, but around where I am, like there are no more fucking McDonald's, no Playlands anywhere.
I guess we'll be on Yo Remember the 90s, so be sure to go to that YouTube channel. OJ will put it in the chat, and with that edited video, I will include images and stuff. So
Yeah, we'll I say we, but
no,
somebody, our editor will take
We
care
don't
of
have
this.
an editor.
Make it
John
look
Lewis,
real
thank you
good.
for the $2.
Yeah, this is the version you're watching now. Is the edited one that he went through and everything like that.
Never.
So-
I don't
so I was
remember.
I was
Do you
gonna
remember
ask,
it,
sorry,
Cardiff?
I do. That's actually what I'm bringing up here on the commercial for McDonald's. But I do remember McDonald's pizza. So McDonald's pizza, I think I read it came out in the late '80s.
I never heard of it around where I live. I never
Not
heard
far
of this.
from you, I believe. In the great, can I say what state you're in?
Sure.
Okay, in the great state of Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, is known as the testing ground.
Like I said earlier, man, any chance OJ has to talk about Ohio, he's all for it.
Market,
Back to the show.
I guess, for them to test stuff to see what would work nationally. So I think that's where they started in the late '80s. Now this I don't remember. I'm going to show you the. I'll play the commercial and then we'll talk about it a bit because I don't remember it in this format at all.
There are some things parents will never hear.
Would it be okay if I went to bed early tonight?
Things that would be too good to be true.
Would anyone mind if I vacuum the stairs?
Luckily, some things are good and true, like the McDonald's family-sized pepperoni pizza, smothered in cheese and pepperonis for only $5.99.
That shit looks
Thank
nasty.
you, Joe Biden.
Looks like shit.
Yes, it does.
And I don't say that about any fast food.
It's 2 for $10.
Every day.
I think you can still get like two Domino's medium pizzas for like $13 or some shit like that. That's close enough.
Amy Fisher.
But yeah, I never heard of that fucking pizza, and it looks nasty. It looks worse than the frozen pizzas you see in the supermarkets.
I do remember the McDonald's pizza. And I've had the McDonald's pizza, and I actually liked the McDonald's pizza, but I never had it in that size, like a family size. When I guess by the time it got here, it was like personal, like the Pizza Hut personal pan pizzas.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right. But I missed.
I assume that.
I want to say I missed 4 innings of a baseball game because of McDonald's pizza. So it
Explain.
it just came out.
Shit yourself.
Wow.
I had baseball tickets. Let's say I was going to see the Minnesota Twins, and I had baseball tickets, and there was a McDonald's on the way from the bus to the stadium. There was a McDonald's in between, and I heard about this McDonald's pizza. I saw the commercials. I'm like, this McDonald's pizza, and I'm running off to the game.
Oh, he had to be high as hell when he was telling this when this happened to
I
him.
went to McDonald's pizza. I think it was day 1 of McDonald's pizza at this place. So I'm gonna go try it. We'll grab a pizza. They made a big deal about it, like pizza in 6 minutes or something ridiculous, right?
Sure.
Like they were the first ones that came with that where the pizza oven moves.
Yes, the
Right?
conveyor
Where the
belt.
conveyor belt pizza oven, right?
Yes.
So that was their big innovation in pizza. That's why they could get a pizza faster than anyone else.
I think that's not like Domino's and Pizza Hut did
So I
it
went in,
back
I
then
ordered my
too.
McDonald's pizza, and boy, did they have problems making a
really?
McDonald's pizza.
Sure.
But the manager, they were so accommodated. The manager kept bringing me fries. All I ordered was a pizza. I wanted a pizza or walk to the rest of the baseball game and go watch. He's bringing me fries. He's bringing me drinks. He's apologizing. He's explaining the mechanics of this conveyor belt oven and why it's not working. And I
Jeez.
don't know why I didn't cut bait. Like I
Right.
don't know why, and I had eaten enough by that point. Like he
Sure.
just kept bringing me stuff, and but I got my pizza and I ate it. I actually brought it into the game with me. I ate it at the game, but I did order it many times before. It was like a bready pizza crust. It looks
That's the most Canadian thing I ever heard him say. He waited that fucking long for a stupid McDonald's pizza, and he just because he didn't want to leave. God damn.
DiGiorno, I mean, is garbage pizza. I don't know.
no,
I don't really-
but that bready, that really thick bready crust,
French bread?
French bread
like-
pizza. That's it.
Oh,
That's
French
what I
bread
mean.
pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, again, the sauce was good. The cheese, it was a good
Yeah.
little quick pizza. Like it was better. I found it better than Pizza Hut at the time.
Interesting. Because yeah, it looks
So-
exactly like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, at the time it was good. But I did have fond memories of it, but it did not last long at all. And yes, thank you, Burks the Great, $2. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Was that 90s or was that early aughts?
I think that was odds.
Okay, I was gonna say we should have some kind of penalty if people bring up things that
Yeah.
were not in the 90s.
You have to super chat another $2.
He probably put that chinchilla fucking thing out because that's kind of dog he has. Those little small rat-sized ones. I'm not a fan of them. But back in the '90s, Chihuahuas. You know what I mean? They were like real popular or something.
$5 super sticker. Sorry, WSX.
Actually,
Didn't know what that was.
WSX has 2 $5 super stickers. We have some super chats to catch up on.
Oh yes, let's catch up. Let's catch up.
OJ, always about the money. Always.
Shane M, 1980. Yeah, if 1980 is the year you were born, this show is right up your alley.
I tell you what, you want to hear OJ panic during the show? Just super chat something saying, "Hey OJ, you didn't read my last super chat," and just watch his eyes. He'll be like, he'll quickly dart over to whatever screen he's supposed to look at, scroll through, and he won't say a word the whole time he's doing it. I don't know, it's like an OCD or something, but just be on the lookout for that next time.
Yes.
They made a joke. You can get a jet, right? And
Yes.
somebody actually figured out a loophole because you could buy Pepsi points.
Right.
So he figured out and there's a Netflix documentary on, I think it was Netflix, and he figured out the loophole, and he figured he could buy this jet. He could buy enough Pepsi points for $190,000.
Right.
To buy this jet, and somehow he got somebody to fund him.
Right.
And hold Pepsi accountable, and I think we will talk about it.
This was before the first Hackmania, and to this day, Cardiff does take credit for coming up with the coming up with it. But I believe he didn't steal, but somebody else came up with it, and then he started using it. I think that's it, but I can't remember who that first person was.
God damn it.
Holy nasty Al, thank you for the $199.99. That is far too generous, but much appreciated. I hope it's on my...
Holy shit. $200 for this fucking show? Nasty Al. Where's he at? Where's he been, huh? Nasty Al. I haven't heard that name in a while, as far as I could think. Unless he probably just changed it to like something else. We probably know Nasty Al today as like penis wrinkle for all we know. I mean, these fucking people, you people in your goddamn screen names.
And yes, I did check because I was hoping that you did mess up and send it to my channel, but I would have sent it to Cardiff anyway, but I did check.
Thank you, Nasty Al. You're the man.
Listen, we are trying to be adults here. Wherever the super chats go, they go, and we thank you for your support. But we really just want to have some fun here and have some fun with you guys, and we do want to build a new channel. So we would appreciate everyone subscribing to the new channel, and when we start doing live stuff there, then we'll
yeah, at Yo Remember the 90s channels. Go subscribe to there. Every so often they'll I think I think Cardiff might have used it last for like some pop-up show. I know OJ was on there not long ago. We're playing Resident Evil. But yeah, go subscribe. Yo Remember the 90s.
Italian food. They still have the pizza and the spaghetti, I guess.
And the spaghetti, yeah, I was gonna say.
I've been to that McDonald's.
Me too.
The double decker. It's like 2 floors.
It's gigantic.
Big
Yeah.
McDonald's. Yeah, I have been. I did not know they still had pizza. I thought there was one somewhere in like Kansas or some ridiculous place that was still doing the pizza, but interesting.
I will travel. If someone tells me where there's a place I can try McDonald's pizza, I will travel to it. I've traveled very far lengths for fast food. It's depressing. Kinky Loco 199. Yo, remember John and Lorena Bobbitt?
No, what happened?
Are you serious? No, you're kidding, right? Okay.
Yeah, Lorraine chopped off part of John's Pekka there, and later that night tossed out the window. The next day the cops found it. They sewed it back on. The guy's famous now.
Was fascinating.
Back to the show.
The guy was just so weird.
We are gonna have to cover that. And then that guy went on to do pornos after he had to put it back on, which is amazing to me.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how that thing still worked.
Well, she threw it in a field.
Right.
I remember the Stern parody. I think it was from the New Year's Rotten Eve where they actually reenacted the cops looking for it.
Yeah. So we're gonna pull some of those clips for an upcoming show.
Barku Ver, thank you for the $10. Any of you have? Oops.
You know what, Mojo? I hope me doing this gets them, like a fire in their ass to like actually want to do something on this fucking channel very, very soon. I'll keep doing. I'll keep making fun of them. I'll keep harassing them all the fucking time. I do all the time. Something with this. You'll remember the '90s channel. This was at a time when there's just so much fucking John content out there. It was like, please, somebody do something different.
Yeah, and their cookies. McDonald's had really good cookies too back in the like 80s and 90s.
Yes, and you could get the cookies. Yeah, because they didn't have the toys really then. You got the cookie. In the Happy Meal.
Maybe in the 80s.
Maybe that was the 80s.
Maybe when the
but I guess
80s.
in the 90s you could request a cookie instead of the toy.
Oh really? I would kill my mom if she did that.
Well, sometimes you wanted a cookie.
Give me both. I want a cookie and a toy.
Yeah. Well, no, but I think the cookie, that was more for me as a 15, 16-year-old, but still buying the Happy Meal. Sure. But I got enough Barbie princesses in the back seat. Let me give me the cookies.
Sure, but yeah,
that orange drink. So I'll tell another story. My mother used to do a lot of volunteer work at the church, and whenever they did events for the kids, they always you could rent that McDonald's jug.
Sure.
And then I think it came in liquid syrup. Yeah, you'd get jugs of syrup. And
they couldn't just put water in the fucking thing?
Always extra syrup left over at the end. And I would make the strongest, thickest orange drink for myself sitting in that. Oh, that was some fun. I don't know if I ever drank. I think I tried drinking it straight once, and that was a bad idea. Like, you ever try the syrup, like Coca-Cola syrup?
Yeah.
Straight, yeah.
Sure.
It's a bad idea.
Right.
But
I never done that, nor ever had the thought to ever just drink pure soda syrup.
Were we tricked?
It can't. It
couldn't just be high C, right?
Yeah.
Was it Ecto Cooler?
It could have been Deadpool. Thank you for the 1999. We've been seeing Deadpool all night. It was nice seeing you on the Opster show.
Yes, we've been everywhere.
Yes.
Thank you, Deadpool.
New member, Darth Nugs. Thank you, Deadpool. C in Court. Thank you, Bill Loney. Thank you. Steal my show, will ya?
We are all caught up.
Yeah, even back then, there was everyone's threatening court cases and all that talk. But as far as Bill Loney goes, he was a good egg. He was one of the OGs when this whole thing started and helped with Dabble out real early on. He was always there. He's since moved on from the dabbleverse. Probably still watches every now and then, but it's been a while since he ever popped up anywhere. So if you're out there, Bill, we speak your name.
I do have some food stuff, but it's not fast food.
I have two fast food things, and they are part of 90s commercials.
Drug dealers and dorks don't even talk to him. Cowabunga!
So my first 90s commercial that deals with food would actually be, and I have to present my screen and not talk like Tukey.
How'd you do that? You
recently,
do a great Tukey impersonation.
Thank you. Yes, I have been trying to figure out a good Tukey impersonation.
This was a few months after Tukey debuted. And for a while there, he's doing a gimmick of like him not being on camera was Tukey, trying whatever. But yeah, so anyone just joining, this was from like summer 2023. It was the first episode of Yo Remember the 90s. The channel's still out there, and this was the not the live version, but the pop-up Redux version.
Which I believe is far superior.
The popcorn chicken? Yeah, it was probably better. But I don't know. I've never had Kentucky Nuggets, which apparently was a thing in the 90s. And here's a commercial with a recognizable figure.
Mr. McDonald, let's talk chicken. Are you aware that the public prefers the taste of Kentucky Nuggets to your chicken McNuggets by almost 3 to 1?
If KFC had chicken nuggets, you know that would be banging. Like, how could they can't do chicken wrong? They should have chicken nuggets. Bring that shit back.
Taste our best. $1.99 for the Colonel's chicken sandwich and fries, or Kentucky nuggets and fries.
And
Fucking
I never
$2?
remember KFC having those regular kind of McDonald's fries. Oh, here's
that I do. That I remember. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Were those the ones you were talking about?
Yeah, they were just soggy. Like, they weren't crisp fries. They were soggy fries, but they were so good.
Lots of toys.
Like, because they must have been fried in the same stuff as the chicken. Yeah, those were the best.
Really?
That shit looks good,
they were
though.
the best.
See, I don't remember those at all.
Yeah.
And another place that went through fries like crazy is Burger King. I can't even remember all the versions of Burger King fries.
And they've never been.
Burger King fries are pretty good. I gotta give you credit. But if I had a choice, I always swap it for the onion rings. You got to. Back to the show.
King, that's the one thing. I don't know how they haven't been able to figure that out.
I don't know either.
But yeah, if there's a there's a series on, I think it's on Netflix. I think it's The Food That Made Us. There's they have a whole bunch of stuff that made us series, like the movies that made us, the toys that made us. I think there's The Food That Made Us, and they do one on the Chicken McNugget.
Oh, interesting. I would watch that.
And the amount of engineering that had to go into making that stupid Chicken McNugget and making them perfect and molding this chicken mush. I mean, it's real chicken, but it is pressed into,
right.
I guess the old joke is, what part of the chicken is the nugget from? But,
exactly.
I never heard that joke.
KFC took that long to come out with a nugget.
Yeah,
but the popcorn chicken rules.
But apparently they did have nuggets back in the early 90s. I don't know what happened to them. They obviously flopped, but I mean, I haven't heard of KFC nuggets before they recently, I don't know. I've just been hearing about KFC nuggets recently, and I don't remember any time before then. But apparently they were there in the early 90s. So another commercial I have involving food, fast food, is a Pizza Hut commercial. And I think Cardiff will like this one.
Before you get to that, though, yes. I do miss, and I think maybe like Wendy's Twitter is the only place that still holds out this, but I miss those commercials where they used to take shots at each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
sure,
that,
yeah.
Like that, the Ronald McDonald guy
Right.
sitting there at the, stuff like that, where they would, they were big corporations, but they were far less corporate.
Agreed.
Yeah. Fun with it.
So the other commercial I had involving food and fast food, more importantly, is a Pizza Hut commercial. And the interesting thing about this commercial is I don't think it was on TV. I only remember it playing at the beginning of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first movie VHS. I want to see if you guys remember this.
Sponsored by?
Yes. Well, I don't think it ever said that.
Oh, this was great. I remember this.
Goldberg?
Was it?
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I don't see how I could get dinged for this fucking song we played if it's on their fucking channel at your.
I've had this song in my head all week.
That literally happened to me.
Holy shit. Bullshit.
No.
You gotta know how to catch. You gotta know how to throw. That's why I play in right field, way out where the dandelions grow.
As a proud sponsor of Little League Baseball.
Back in Little League, they only put the shittiest players in right field because at the time, everyone always hit to left. Nobody ever hit to right field.
Buffet in the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and the dessert pizza.
Yes, the dessert pizza. Yes. Yeah. But I just remember that commercial, even as a kid, it always hit me as just something really, I don't know. It's a really, I had a family who was really big into baseball, and I kind of disappointed them all because I hated baseball and went into hockey. But that commercial is always, I haven't thought about that commercial in so long. And then that song came right back to me, and it reminds me of like my grandfather. And
Sounds like he's about to cry.
kid, and then going to a Pizza Hut and having Pizza Hut.
I love baseball, and Bob Catalano. I don't remember Joe Carter hitting any home runs with the Cleveland Indians.
Yes, Joe Carter.
But
he also played in Canada, also in
Did he?
Toronto. Yes, he won the World Series.
Did he really?
Blue Jays.
Oh, congratulations! What's he doing? What's he done lately?
I don't.
That's what I wanted. But that commercial stunk. That
You
wasn't
think that
a
commercial stinks?
That commercial stunk. That was the most boring. And I love baseball, but that was the slowest commercial I've ever seen. So
Have you ever seen that commercial before?
No, I haven't.
I remember just watching the Turtles movie just so you listen to that before it played.
I don't know why.
It's a good song.
I watched that Ninja Turtles first movie, like the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie.
In the theater.
Yes, I saw it in the theater as well, but I had the VHS and I played that thing hundreds of times a day, and that Pizza Hut commercial always came up, and it wasn't as easy to just rewind to where you wanted to go, so you just sit through it. And I don't know, I haven't thought about that commercial in forever, and it just kind of brought back a nostalgia thing for me.
That's pretty
Piece
cool.
of shit.
I remember. Well, no, I didn't say it was bad for bringing it up. I just say as a commercial.
Well, it actually gave me another flashback. As a young kid, I played baseball, and that actually happened to me. I had to play with like 15-year-olds.
This guy and his
only, like,
fucking
12.
stories, man.
Somebody didn't make it; they were sick or something, so I was like a fill-in. I'm out in left field. The ball.
Yeah, he was a bench warmer.
And the sun was in my eyes. I could not see the ball, and I basically did exactly what that kid did. I stuck my glove up, squinted my eyes, and clinched up, and the ball magically went into my mitt, and I was the hero.
See?
I was that kid in right field. I begged to go into right field. I did not, and every at bat I was in the right field. Don't hit it to me.
Yep.
Don't hit it to me. Don't hit it to me.
How many left-handed batters did your other teams have, though?
None.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why it's a great commercial.
Yeah.
I play right field, it's important, right out where the dandelions grow. Because I remember playing in right field and being like, this game sucks. Like, baseball stinks. It's so boring. And literally kicking dandelions. Like, I don't know. I think you have to watch that again, and it'll hit you differently.
But I did watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the theater. I remember going opening weekend.
Yep.
Sold out. Could not get a ticket for it. So me and my buddy Nick, we conspired to buy a ticket for another movie.
Oh.
And we just got it, but they were checking tickets.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And Nick was panicked. I don't know what movie we bought. I don't know what else would have been out that weekend that we would have bought tickets for. But Nick was panicked. I'm like, and this is where the Cardiff conniving started. But I'm like, Nick, if we practiced the showing the ticket. I'm like, if you hold it just right, they just need to see that there's a ticket in our hand. They're not going to read them if we're funneling through.
Right.
We got in, and then we kind of felt bad watching like the 27 kids walking into the theater and there's no seats for them who we know bought tickets, because I know we weren't the only ones that did it.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Your 2 seats wouldn't have mattered. Who cares? They probably snuck in anyway.
Yeah. So
I wanted to address.
You could tell Cardiff was like a little delinquent when he was younger, huh?
The bored Time Lord says, "Remember the KFC buffet?"
I do not.
Do.
No. Do you?
Oh.
So, along with not having Burger King until high school, I believe I didn't even get on a plane until high school, because the only real vacations we ever took as a family was driving down to Florida. So driving from Jersey to Florida, you would pass all these KFC buffets in like North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia. My dad would never stop, even though he loved KFC. He was always like, we got to go. We didn't stop at a hotel. We drove straight every time from Jersey to Orlando, Florida. We paid for a hotel. It's in Disney. Kids don't understand how much money we spent. We're not paying anywhere else. So we drove all the way through. I think it was like over 18 hours. And I didn't get to go to my first KFC buffet until I was touring.
They had really high hopes for this channel, spending all that time muting out the bad words. You'll remember the 90s. Back to the show.
And then a big tub, a big tray of just the coleslaw, a big tray of just mashed potatoes, a thing of gravy. I didn't think about this until about 2018, right before the whole COVID and all that stuff. Maybe it was 19. I looked up KFC buffets, and there was only one left in the country, in Cheyenne, Wyoming. A quick 4-hour drive for El Horrible. So one weekday, because it's only available during the weekday and it's like only a lunchtime thing. El Horrible had a plan. He called out of work. He drove all the.
You know, after this, if they did have the buffet, he was going to drive back there.
He remembered this one actually even had stuffing and a bunch of different desserts. I don't remember desserts at the other one, but I don't know if it's there either anymore. I was there before the COVID thing. It might have shut down after COVID, but there is a possibility there is still a KFC buffet in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So if you're near there, go.
I remember early on in COVID, and I know that's not the 90s, but thinking buffets are done. We'll never see another buffet again. But
our Golden Corral closed down, and now it's back.
Did it?
I don't know how it came back.
The biscuits and gravy. Those
From where?
were the shit. KFC.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Biscuits and gravy is the best breakfast option. If you go anywhere that has that on the menu, get it.
But I was just
back to the show.
Ponderosa. No, Ponderosa wasn't a buffet though. They had the salad bar though, right?
Is that like a Sizzler? Because Sizzler.
Yeah, it was
like
a steakhouse. Yeah,
I never been to a Ponderosa.
Salad bar.
Yeah, we had Ponderosas all over the place around here.
I've never been to one, but we had Sizzler, and I feel like it might be similar. Are we gonna try and wrap up in 10 minutes, or what do you want to do?
Well, we were a little later than starting time, so maybe we go a little bit longer, but we still got some stuff to.
Let me get my one of mine out of the way. I have a quick commercials from. I betcha people remember.
You could tell recording this, Daller was like, "Man, I hope this doesn't go longer than an hour."
Did they not have the sleeve back then?
This is right when they came out, so I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they did.
In a crispy pocket.
When it's late at night and you want a tasty bite, what are you gonna pick?
Hot Pocket.
What are you gonna pick?
Hot Pocket.
Try lean pockets too.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
gotta have the lean ones.
Sure.
Wow, and I think and for me that was probably we just got our first microwave by then. Maybe we just had our first VCR around that time as well. So yeah, all this stuff to nuke was.
Yeah, you know, I was drinking a lot with my buddies and doing a lot of partying, and that was one of the foods I thought of. And here's another one real quick. Oh wait, is this the same? Oh wait, here we go.
It's Totino's Party Pizza.
Totino's. Volume's a little low.
With Totino's crisp crust
See, that looks like McDonald's pizza.
Totino's? When did he say that?
And now Totino's is made with leaner meats,
Of
and it's
course.
low in
I never heard of this. Must be an Ohio thing.
pizza moms like kids to love.
Next time, let me do the talking.
Totino's.
I never had Totino's. I was not a microwave.
They
I'm
also
still not a frozen pizza person.
They also had Totino pizza rolls.
That I remember. I remember the pizza rolls. There was a. Oops! There goes the clean show.
Oh, we'll edit that out.
There was a box. There was a pizza kit you could buy in a box, and I don't remember if it came with crust or it came with like a mix to make a crust.
Lunchables? The pizza Lunchables?
No, but it had like a little bag of sauce, a little bag of like the.
Sometimes I wish you would go back to that still image.
It was like to make a relatively larger size. It was garbage.
Oh, okay.
It was absolute garbage. But it was probably like $1.50 on the shelf, and it was one of those things when there was nothing to eat.
Sure.
You could whip up one of those. Even remember, just think about the 90s. I don't know where you lived, but it wasn't. I mean, obviously there was no Uber Eats, and I mean pizza delivery was the only thing that delivered. And if you didn't have fast food right around the corner, it wasn't something you got. You know, it wasn't as abundant, I would say, as it is.
That's why that's how Pizza Hut actually got popular. because people are always like, well, why is Pizza Hut popular? It's such garbage. Because back when Pizza Hut started, I guess like in the 70s or whenever, there were no other places that would deliver pizza. They were like one of the first places to like literally deliver pizza to places.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Yes, I think Domino's was first.
That's
Like,
what I had always heard. That's why it became so familiar.
5244444 5244444
Yeah, they were never big for us for
5244444
delivery.
Pizza Hut delivery.
We always had the local guy, you know, the local pizza guys. You called
Right.
their, you know, you called up Gino. Hey, Gino, I want
Right. Exactly.
You know?
That's the same thing with me. I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up in New York, New Jersey, but Pizza Hut became popular because middle America, they didn't have those kind of options like, you know, the coastal, I guess, places. And it just blew up because
Wait, who's-
no one else would. What?
Somebody's skipping super chats.
Oh no.
I'm not touching
No,
anything.
we got that one. I put that one up.
You see, I told you earlier, the best thing to get back at OJ is to super chat or say that he didn't read your super chat, and it's like you just watch him lose his shit.
712 Colgate, thanks for the 199. In Russia, prior to war, BK and
Russia.
McD still took shots. Yeah, in Russia.
Back in the 90s, like the only real thing around where I was like McDonald's. That was always the go-to. You couldn't go wrong.
Nostalgia, whiplash.
Right? I don't, and I don't even like baseball. That's what I'm saying. Like I was a disappointment to my father and my grandfather because I quit baseball at a very early age to play hockey.
That totally makes sense though. That's the Ninja Turtles movie. It's something. It's so nostalgic to you, and yeah, I could understand.
Well, all
that.
of it, yeah, the whole thing. But
why,
I don't know.
Why would Pizza Hut sponsor a Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. It's very odd.
The Ninja Turtles ate pizza.
What?
You got
Yeah, you never heard of Michelangelo?
Thanks for the $2. Do you guys remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles concert album? I do not.
I was there at Radio City Music Hall. I went to the live event.
No way.
I can. Oh, we have to find this. So, Ninja Turtles did a live, and actually, oh man, do you like fun facts?
Hell yeah!
I love fun facts.
So a kid I grew up with in high school actually owned the Ninja Turtles concert set, one of them, and they decorated it for Halloween. So every Halloween you would go to their house and they would have the Ninja Turtles set from the concert. So
this is like when Kramer had the whatever the Steve Allen show set. Okay.
Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Radio City concert. So again, maybe I should put this in later, but hold on. Oh, they were on Open.
They still today always talk about wanting to do a Seinfeld show where they recap like old Seinfeld episodes and shit. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Don't hold your breath. Just like this You'll Remember the 90s channel.
No, they were playing instruments and everything. So I don't know what this is, but I'll just play this real quick. It's hilarious, dude.
Single most uncomfortable moment.
Turtle?
Whoa, definitely.
Conceptually, that works for me.
You know, I've been trying Where you going? Oprah.
Man, I cracked myself up.
Oprah, I've been trying to talk her into an interspecies relationships for months now.
Whoa.
Well, man.
And she won't do it.
She can't.
They don't even sound like the fucking cartoons, man.
What?
I think Raphael just got Me Too'd.
The girls are going to perform their hit.
Did you see that little kid?
Yeah.
That little black kid was like,
He looked
"What?"
terrified.
What does he mean?
Girls are going to perform their hit. Did you want to say something?
These kids are like, these ain't the Ninja Turtles.
The one thing about the Turtles being in a
that Chrissy
report is hard
Mayer?
for me not to analyze. And the good thing about these guys,
Oh, so anyway, let me actually find a little clip of the concert thing. It was called the Coming Out of Our Shells tour.
Oh wow.
That sounds pretty. Oh, I can't say that on this channel.
parents. Are you ready?
He was gonna say it sounds gay. back to the show.
Well, they're seen here on television and the movies, and then of course.
Probably the scariest of all the live action turtle costumes, because that first movie, man, they were pretty. I know Jim Henson was involved, and man, it showed, because I think that first turtle movie, like the look of them at least, was amazing.
Yeah, these turtles look like they're doing meth.
And there was a definite drop off.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a definite drop off. These turtles have the little microphone like Kevin Brennan attached to their headset. But yeah, they played instruments and sang.
Rock and roll career.
2 years later, KB still has the same headset.
At the concert.
Their tour kicks off tomorrow at Radio City Music Hall. Wouldn't every kid be green with envy if he didn't?
I don't think they're really playing.
You know, it's like a cross between.
I don't think they're playing that one-string guitar.
So that was it. Yeah, I was there, man. I was at the coming out.
Man, I don't remember the turtles having all those fucking bumps on their faces either.
Uh-oh. I think we lost. We lost B Dabbler. Thank you, WSX, for the $2. Did you already talk about Taco Bell May Nuggets? No. Do you know what this is, OJ?
No idea.
Do you remember Taco Bell May Nuggets?
No. Let me look them up. Sorry, I closed the wrong window before.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Steve C. Is this the Steve's? No, it's not. Thanks for the $2. Good idea, boys. Thank you. Bill Loney for $2. Babolis? What's Babolis?
Oh, Boboli. Boboli. Maybe he's saying that was the kit you were talking about to make your own pizza. Boboli.
Oh, maybe.
That is what it is.
Is it?
Boboli's.
So, yeah. I'd like to find one of those. Like what? I bet they.
Yeah, you still get those at the market.
Forever. Thank you, Barku Ver, for the $5. Domino's used to guarantee pizza delivery in 30 minutes or less, or they'd kill a guy for you. Yes,
that is true.
Yes, they none of those places still have those guarantees, do they?
No.
Yeah, they got sued too many times because drivers were getting into so many accidents trying to get there in 30 minutes. Wish some place will still do that today. Hopefully, you can probably be able to find a place.
Switch them instead of tacos or nachos in any combo meal.
Interesting.
What were they?
Interesting.
Were they potato or chicken?
I know they look like tater tots.
Whoa! Yeah, they probably are. American Cupcake Eggs for the $2. Pizza Hut never delivered pizza until the 2000s.
Oh, then maybe it was Domino's.
Yeah, I think Domino's.
Yeah, well, he was talking about earlier, like I said, it was Domino's, not Pizza Hut.
Wait, that's a pos. Is that true?
I don't know about that Pizza Hut.
Chad,
I feel
it
like
has
they've
to be
been
true.
delivering for a while.
No super chatter.
It's true.
Deadpool, thanks for the $9.99. Pizza Hut's original pan crust is now much thinner too.
Did you guys have Book It?
All right, now you can see he's just adding in his own personal opinions into these pop-up things.
Program with Pizza Hut? You just had to lie and do like a miniature book report and say that you read a book, and then you get a little thing, and you would get a free personal pan pizza, and that's why I was always a Pizza Hut guy.
Dude. Oh my God, I totally forgot about those.
Okay, so halfway through, you can see he must have got tired or bored. He was like, I'm not Googling no more facts. I'm just gonna let you know my own personal thoughts here.
That buttery, greasy crust once in a while was.
I like the personal
decent
one.
in the 80s, in my opinion. In the 80s, Pizza Hut was decent, and then I don't know what happened to it after that.
Like there got to a point, probably in the late '90s, where Pizza Hut was, I want to say, was everywhere. Like they were putting them inside gas stations, like I guess they for the personal pizzas. So it became something that was.
Pizza Hut always been the same. I don't know what the hell OJ's talking about here.
Jane, thank you for the $4.99. I love this. Revs my engine. Someone who remembers. If I went up to PS Ari Jane and said, "Hey, yo, remember the '90s?" she would say, "Yes."
I have to change my undies.
Yes. Boy. Okay, so I got one more commercial I want to play, just since it lines up to the topic of food, and this was, according to this is from 1997.
There's only like a half hour left in this. Thank God.
I loved this commercial then. I still love it now. I wish they would make commercials like this today. Mark's Root Beer.
Give me a snowball, spearmint.
Sorry, don't got spearmint. I only do barbs.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, you see who that is? That's Nick Swartzen.
Obama?
Give it up, give it up.
I think Chad knows that other guy.
Yeah.
And that guy's Chad's friend.
I can see. Really? No. But it got some bite to it, though.
I love that. I can see. Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
It's got bite.
But you showed us that the other day, and yeah, I didn't notice it at the time, but that was Nick Swartzen, Chad's friend.
Yeah, you brought that up. That was, again, it's
His
starting
only
career.
friend.
That's it.
His only friend, Swartzen. He was even gay back then. I'll say it. Back to the show.
Into something, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like George dancing around about the new McDLT. Or was that the 80s? That might have been the 80s.
No, that was yeah, that might have been the 80s, but yeah,
that was the
McDLT
DLT.
for sure. Do you remember? Was the McDLT when they tried to do like? No, I'm thinking
That was when the
Arch
lettuce
Deluxe.
and tomato were on the other side.
I remember.
I think they bring back the BLT every now and then, kind of like a special.
Deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah, I was not a
the
fan.
McDLT was a good concept. I think that was a good concept. Ahead of its time.
I never had it. I don't, I was just dabbling in chicken nuggets and.
Oh, you've always been dabbling.
Did you guys have local like sports players like with local? I think this may have been.
Not all of us lived in Cleveland, OJ. Jesus.
Either William Perry's brother, Michael Dean Perry, played for the Browns, and we had the MDP burger at McDonald's.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
See, they've been doing a lot of that now.
Any chance he gets to mention Cleveland, I swear to God, I swear.
Cardi B, fucking titty and twat burger, and it's like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. There's all that stuff.
And it's like, why do I care what her order is? But,
yeah, no, the MDP was a popular burger in Cleveland.
No. What was on it? Wait, was it for? It was for
honestly,
McDonald's.
Yeah, it was for McDonald's.
Oh wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I have had a lobster roll at McDonald's in Maine.
Really?
It wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Was it in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I think so. Wait.
That shit looks nasty. That's how.
100% on the.
It just made me think of that though.
How
'Cause,
was
yeah,
the
there
lobster roll?
It was actually not that bad. I don't know if they still have them, but I think in the whole New England market they had them at one point. But I do remember trying a lobster roll at McDonald's, and I was like, man, this is either going to kill me or be pretty delicious, and it was pretty delicious. I remember.
Yeah, some of those regional items always sounded interesting. Like, yeah, even someone said the spaghetti. McDonald's had spaghetti at some point.
Yes.
But again, I'm pretty sure it was only in certain markets. But...
There's still regional things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't get a McChicken, a plain McChicken in the state of Colorado. It does not exist. You can only get the hot and spicy McChicken. It's not the same thing, so don't tell me it's the same thing. It sucks. And I get it with no lettuce because I'm still in that thing where I don't want lettuce on my sandwiches.
I could.
I love lettuce on my sandwiches. I'll tell you that right here, right now. Back to the show.
Well, that's a good sandwich.
Really? I was never into the fish fast food stuff like Long John
it's so
Silver's and all
good.
that. Really?
Right.
I mean, I assume it's McDonald's. It's fucking,
Yeah. But again, I do harken back. I do miss the simpler menu.
Yeah.
Small.
Now, did you guys also you brought up Long John Silver's? Did you have an Arthur Treacher's?
No.
What?
Yes, ours was combined with a Nathan's in our mall food court.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, Arthur Treacher's was combined with Nathan's for us.
Okay, I always thought they were a little bit better than Long John's, but now we no longer have an Arthur Treacher's and only have a Long John Silver's.
Max Brangle, thank you for the $2. 90s Wendy's used to sell 3- and 4-piece chicken dinners.
Really?
I do not remember that. And I am
I never heard of that either.
fried chicken. Hardee's was dead to me after they started serving or stopped serving fried chicken. Like I said, Roy Rogers fried chicken.
Whatever place OJ was mentioning before, it's got to be. Listen, anything OJ says, it's not Cleveland. It's something to do in Ohio. I don't know what the fuck it is. Arthur whoever. Arthur Ashe Burgers or some shit. I don't know.
Burger.
I'm surprised about that. I really am, because I know we had other ones after that, but that was the biggest one I can remember. It was the Michael Dean Perry.
American Cupcake, thanks for the $10. Super Cheddars always admit when they're wrong too. In the year 2000, Pizza Hut delivered us pizza to space. The first Pizza Hut delivery was 1989 to Barbara Bush in the White House. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, American Cupcake. You have been reinstated as a Super Cheddar.
That's just a good way to think in life. Just, if you're wrong about something, just be able to own up and admit it. That's all.
Yeah. And if that Super Chat is in BW.
Yeah, OJ. Take your own advice, pal. Back to the show.
Someone brought this up that it has nothing to do with food per se. Deepak Feinberg, Married with Children, was in its heyday.
Absolutely.
So
we'll do a whole show on Married with Children.
Yeah, so could I. I loved Married with Children. My father loved Married with Children. My father's two favorite shows in the 90s, like new shows, were Married with Children and The Simpsons. So
that
he
Fox
always,
lineup.
Yes, the Fox lineup, and he always scheduled dinner every day to whether The Simpsons were. When we started dinner, The Simpsons theme was either starting or Married with Children, and then when Fox would change the times and everything, he'd get all pissed off. But I could set my watch to when those shows came on because we would be eating dinner at those times. So yeah,
they were great shows. Married with Children, the best.
Get together and that, like I said, that whole Fox lineup. Yeah.
Oh, the Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yeah. The Simpsons, Married
all
with
through
Children,
the weekdays,
Living
too, yeah.
Color. Yeah.
Living Color was great.
We'll be getting into those shows.
I remember again, Married with Children.
No, they won't, because they only stopped doing this after like 4 episodes.
Whenever then again, this is just a test show. Make sure you subscribe to its standalone YouTube channel. We're going to take this down after today, repackage it up, put it up on the standalone channel. But Married with Children, and I don't know if the 90s was maybe the last. I know I'm going to sound ridiculous saying this because we've had protests recently, but I don't know if the 90s was the last generation of the mothers protests.
Right.
Because I remember things like Marilyn Manson concerts being, picketed. But I remember people getting up. I remember school teachers like sending things home about Married with Children.
Yep.
How we shouldn't be allowed to watch a show. It's destroying families. It's not showing what a real family should be. And watch it right now. We could watch episodes of it on this show right now. It would be the tamest show, probably in retrospect.
I don't know, man. Some of the things Al was saying back then, you can't get away with today.
I'm surprised that they actually still replay it sometime. I don't know if they still do, but
I don't see it anywhere.
As of like 3 years ago or something, I could get it on YouTube TV. I thought it was on like FX or something late at night.
Yeah, I can't think where it's even streaming right now. 'Cause I haven't seen it in forever. Maybe probably Tubi has it or something.
Now
ridiculous.
maybe, but yeah, a couple of years ago, I definitely had it on my YouTube TV like library. I was still getting it from somewhere, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I can't believe they said that. Like they were on the Jenner. Bruce Jenner thing. Like they made a Bruce Jenner joke about him being trans.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Excuse me. Aren't you Bruce Jenner?
Really awesome show. Doesn't get the kind of respect I think it deserves.
I was in a shoe store this weekend.
Sure.
And just thought,
yes.
Al Bundy.
The worst thing in the world is to sell
the
women's
worst,
shoes.
Yeah, the worst job. And I was in a woman's shoe store too. So yeah, I'm like,
I don't know. I still think if you try to recreate Married with Children today, I don't think it will get canceled right away. You can't get away with that shit today, I don't think. Great show. Best show. One of my favorites, actually.
We need to get those. I'm sure somebody's making those.
Do they make it in black? I don't
sure
want white.
I'm sure they do.
Accentuates my tits.
Thanks for the €5. I guess drunk on cringe. I like Cardiff, no hate, but I think Dylan could do a better job. Thank you. What does that mean?
Not sure. I think we had Dylan on.
Oh,
one of our
Dylan
shows.
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, okay, with his chat, I guess. Amish Space Force, thank you for the 220. I won't ship.
Dylan's still around somewhere. You can find him. Back then, they did subreddit surfing, and there was like a contest back then between Jimmy and Dylan of like who's going to be their producer, and Jimmy the lip won. Jimmy, I don't know if you're here. And yeah, then Dylan lost, but he still does stuff. I think I'm sure you can find him, Dylan from somewhere.
What he's done, he wants to be part of the show. But yeah, Steve C, thank you for the $2. Who remembers Fast Food Show is great. So again, this was a test show. We're trying to figure out a format. An hour does go by really fast when we're talking. Like I said, we only got to really fast food and stuff. But
yeah, we really did. We had a lot more stuff ready to go for you guys, but you guys made it. You know,
I was hoping it would go this way though.
Carried us really.
No, this has been really good. And thank you PCB PO23 for the 199. Maine McDonald's had a lobster roll in 1992.
I saw that, Luigi.
1992 is right in the beginning of the 90s.
Yo, remember the 90s?
Yes. Hey, B Dabbler, do you like fun facts?
Oh yes, of course. I love fun facts.
Yeah. Before.
Wait, what?
No, no, play it. No, before we play this video, hold up. Yeah. Do you like?
Wait, you were gonna ask me something?
Yeah. Start it again. Do you like fun facts?
Oh, I love fun facts.
So gay.
Here's a fun fact for you. In the 90s, women were allowed to vote.
What?
Yes. All right, let's see this. Roberto Alomar versus McCain Punch. All right.
Hey, Roberto, which is the best pitch you've ever faced?
The one with McCain Punch.
Oh, of course, it's a Toronto Blue Jays commercial.
And fruit punch. McCain Punch is made with real fruit juices to deliver real fruit taste, which makes McCain the punch of champions. Like
What the hell is
Alomar.
McCain?
Catch the taste.
Catch the real fruit taste of McCain Punch.
I thought McCain made potato products. Honestly,
Yeah, what's McCain Punch? Never heard of it.
I never heard of it either. But I've heard of McCain Foods. Even the logo looked like I know McCain. It's Canadian frozen food company.
You know, Cardiff was a Roberto Alomar fan growing up.
Maybe that's why.
It's the only reason he wanted to play that.
Because I guess they are like frozen fries and.
Tiff, thanks for the 1999. Congrats on a first show. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you. I think this has been fun. This has been fun. We're not done yet. We're almost done, but we're not done yet. Drunk on Cringe with €5. Yes, Dylan from somewhere. I used this to formally say sorry to the potato.
Drunk on Cringe. That's an old name I haven't seen around in a while. Yeah, it's a whole history behind that dude, following him and Shuley and whatnot. I ain't getting into that here.
We just wanted to do a test show, kind of figure out the format. Maybe we'll like I said, we'll repackage this. It'll be on its own channel. We'll figure out the next episode. We'll definitely do this again. I think we're aiming for the fall to make this every Friday, guys.
Yes. Yeah, our schedules are kind of messed up for the rest of the summer, so we'll try.
Like I said, they only did like about 4 or 5 of these. I think only like 4. God, how hard is it? Fuck.
So definitely. So again, we'll end. We'll start wrapping up with a final segment from our pal Carlos Danger, the one half of the Insufferable Bastards. We were debating, I think, most of this week about movies. We all picked some movies we wanted to talk about, but I mean, movies in the 90s is endless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could go off on anything. So we thought, what better way to include Carlos Danger in the show and have a little less things for us to do than ask Carlos Danger, the movie expert, to put something together for us. So let's see.
Carlos Danger, Insufferable Bastards podcast. Check him out. He's the man. Carlos.
Cinema. 90s. Where's my tab?
Oh, I don't have a thing.
No, I've got it.
Oh.
Okay, there it is.
I'll add one.
Oh, I've got Look at that handsome young man who's never. I can guarantee this man has never taken a breath of 90s air. He's that young, and
That's right. The mask makes you look bigger.
Cringe with Carlos. Listen up, sports fans. I'm from the Insufferable Bastards podcast. Welcome to a crash course in 1990 cinema, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. It'll be quick so you can get back to the Smurf and the Shuli Cuck and guy in a hockey mask. Just 1 second. There were only two great eras in American cinema. A, the 1970s. B, the 1990s. The 70s had this auteur movement.
Why is he talking
that
about
was
the
in direct
70s?
response to the artistically oppressive studio system that was still turning out.
Okay, we've learned Carlos Danger needs more direction, but let's go back.
Out crap like Paint Your Wagon in 1969. You
That's
Paint Your
not the
Wagon, ladies and
90s.
gentlemen?
I don't think that was the 70s. I think that said 69.
69, like I said. You know who starred in Paint Your Wagon? Lee Marvin, Clint Eastwood. That's right. Lee Marvin, Clint Eastwood made one movie together. It was a goddamn musical.
What's he doing?
He's disappearing.
As a response
Okay,
to
here we
the bloated
It's hilarious.
corporate gluttony that had taken over our theaters in the 1980s.
I just want to say Carlos is the man. Carlos Danger, if you're out there, we speak your name.
In early 1990s. I hate to break it to you, umlaut. Rambo 2 and 3 were complete shit.
We're a minute 13 in. We still haven't mentioned one 90s movie, Carlos Danger.
We're into the 80s, so it feels like maybe we're getting closer.
We have made progress. And I do want to bring up Stash's super chat there before we
Lethal
end,
Weapon 2 is for morons, Obnoxious John. The Last Boy Scout sucks, El Horrible. I meant to say Ian Hawke. Fuck it. Go read Spike, Mike, Slackers, and Dykes. That's a book. 70s gave us auteur writer-directors like Billy Freakin. And I can call him Billy. Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, Sidney Lumet, noted asshole Stanley Kubrick.
What's he doing?
Lumet had a whole career going before the 1970s. Oh, fuck it.
I gotta say something real quick. I can't believe he just shit on Stanley Kubrick. The man's the greatest director of all time. Carlos, come on, man. Come on.
Pride in the 70s is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I'm not mentioning Spielberg and Lucas. Yeah, the 90s, meanwhile, gave us writer-directors who had almost complete control over their product.
If there's anyone out there that can stay on one decade and do a movie segment for us, CardiffElectricPod@gmail.com.
Wait, but he's getting to it right now.
Is he?
I think so.
He's going to go back to 1956 for something.
Thomas Anderson, Wes Anderson, Quentin Tarantino, Kevin Smith, but for Clerks and Clerks only. All other Kevin Smith movies
Disagree.
suck. Fuck you.
I totally disagree.
Wait, name a better.
Kevin Smith movies all suck. And Luigi, I see what you just said. I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget that.
Better movie than Clerks.
No, not better, but I'm just saying he said all the other ones suck.
Now, I might take some heat for this, but I thought the movie Dogma was freaking awesome.
I love Dogma.
Oh, of course
Can't
he did.
Get it anywhere now.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's locked up with. He talked about it too. I went to the Clerks 3 movie screening, and he does his 18-hour Q&A after the show. And I kept wanting to get up and ask a question, and my question would have been, Kevin, do you know it's Tuesday night? Because we just watched the 2-hour movie, and most of us need to go to work tomorrow. But he did talk about it, and so you can't get it on DVD anywhere. It's not streaming anywhere. It's locked up with what's the guy, the Me Too, not Epstein.
Yeah, fine.
The brothers.
Fine. Yeah.
I'll
Harvey,
tell you, I
Harvey
know. I
Weinstein.
have that movie somewhere in a box somewhere on
It's
DVD.
worth something, OJ.
Okay.
Apparently,
The DVDs are worth something because you can't buy them anymore because Epstein owns it. He wants to sell it. Like he's got his people trying to sell it to Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith is kind of like, you know what, I'm not. He just doesn't want to give him money. He said it's not worth that much to him to pay for it. He said someday this guy's gonna die. and I'll end up getting it back, I'm sure. But
They're talking. He didn't say Epstein. He meant Weinstein, the Weinstein brothers.
but no, I love everything Kevin Smith. It's great.
Well, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
It had its moments. They all have moments.
Did they make a second one?
That Strike Back was the second one, wasn't it?
No, didn't they make like a second Jay and Silent Bob movie?
Yeah, I thought that was the second one. There's Jay and Silent Bob.
Mark Hamill is the cock knocker.
Yeah, that was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back with the first one where they went to they were trying to stop the movie from being made.
Comic.
But didn't they have one a couple of years ago?
I think you're
another
right.
Jay and Silent.
I'm glad you all agree that Kevin Smith movies suck.
I mean, and
Kevin Smith stinks.
I'm not including Tusk.
As someone who grew up in New Jersey and had to do the whole "let's go stand in front of Quick Stop" thing.
As someone
and I don't even like Clerks all that much. My favorite Kevin Smith movie, which I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself by saying just Clerks, but I like Mallrats better than Clerks.
Yeah, Dogma, I think, is my favorite of his movies. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I love that movie.
Yeah, no, I again, not the, like I said, I'm not going to include the Tusks of the world and like anything that didn't include Jay and Silent Bob. I could.
Right. Yeah. What was that other Red State? Did you see Red State?
Red State was okay. Red State was okay,
that
but
one.
that was a mainstream movie. But no, I like everything Kevin Smith. As somebody who is trying to suck up to Brian Johnson and possibly get him.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
that's
show.
right. Wait, I love Kevin Smith.
Yes. Definitely love Kevin Smith. Okay, Carlos Danger. We'll finish playing your video. And yes, we are giving.
Yeah, Brian Johnson. He's a big fan of like WATP and all these shows, and he shows up to a lot of these live events. If you ever see him around, he's the dude with the long white beard.
The hard work that Carlos. I bet he didn't even. I bet he had this. He made this. He just made this like 4 weeks ago for fun.
Sure.
And then I asked him for something. Oh, I got something.
I love you, Carlos.
I do too.
Or Errol, or however you say his name, Morris. I highly recommend his documentary, Dr. Death. By the way, I saw Alone in a movie theater in 1999, back when I was a male prostitute. 70s auteurs, they were influenced by shit like the French New Wave and other foreign movies none of us have ever watched. 1990s auteurs, yeah, that's right, I'm reading this. We're influenced.
What do you think the 1990s fast food makers were influenced by from the 70s fast food? I'm sorry.
Microwave.
Body flicks, Warren Oates, John Cassavetes movies none of us have ever watched. What happened to the 70s cinema? It got in circles.
Back to the 70s.
90s cinema just sort of petered out. Promising directors like John Dahl, The Last Seduction, Carl Franklin, One False Move, migrated into television.
You can edit this out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
I'm making notes about right now.
Of the whole resurgence of independent film in the 1990s. Yeah, he turned out to be a scumbag, repeated rapist.
There he is.
But he'll be dead.
There's your pal.
So no worries there. It just sort of puts a damper when you go back and look through the history. But anyway, listen to me. Go watch Bottle Rocket, Wes Anderson's first film. Guess whose favorite movie it is? That's right, the Z-Man Chad Zumach. That's a fact. Galaga. Christ, I hope this is better than subreddit surfing.
That was funny.
All right, he redeemed himself at the end. Okay, Carlos Danger.
Another show that they should bring back is Subreddit Surfing with Cardiff and Vinny.
Well,
Bravo.
you did great. Well,
all that
you
time to tell us to go watch Bottle Rocket.
Yes. Now that you've seen the episode, let's see what you can do next time.
I think that was great.
But that was good. That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos.
We're caught up on Super Chats?
I believe so.
Again, thank you to Nasty Al for the big Super Chat of the evening. That's much appreciated. Not necessary, much appreciated. We love you. Guys, anything else you want to... Oh, I do want to say Pixel Perlis on Instagram, just giving him a shout-out because he asked for a shout-out.
I'm glad so to see that this was a success of sorts. Might probably do this one again. Maybe next week or the week after. Might do like the second episode. But yeah, hopefully this gets them to make more You'll Remember the 90s shows, which is my ultimate goal.
Kind of topic, and I
Yeah.
kind of liked it.
Yeah, no, it was fun, and I again, I think we could hit something else the next time. We'll always plan for other things, but yeah, we were able. An hour goes by real fast, but somebody did have a super chat up, or a regular chat up that I forgot about. I forgot who it was, but they mentioned. Let me see if you guys remember the Faces of Death.
Oh, of course.
The tapes that used to go around. Did you ever watch?
They were fake.
Sure.
Fake.
Babysitter had a premiere event while she was babysitting me and my sister. That was the last time.
The
Do you remember
monkey
thinking
brains.
You were gonna go to jail for watching the Faces of Death like it was this illegal video.
Yes, because it was all, not all, but most of it was fake.
Yeah, we had one. The one we got, someone. I remember someone taped over part of it and like just screwing with people. I guess they knew this tape's going around, and they like threw it in their camcorder and like put it in the middle of it. So we saw parts of Faces of Death in my neighborhood, but someone, the original troll, messed with that tape.
Yeah, my dad was always. We always see how you were saying, like, you like remember getting a microwave for the first time and stuff. Like, my dad was very into the latest and he was way into renting tapes and then copying them like very early on. So we had all the Faces of Death, we had all the horror movies, and I remember we had a babysitter.
If you ever tried doing that back then, the quality was shit. If you didn't have like really expensive VCRs and knew what you were doing, it was fucking horrible and useless. There wasn't no trick where you could take like any regular VHS tape and put tape on one of the squares on the outside of the back of the cassette, and you can use that to like record, and it could be able to like. That's a whole like fucking. It's all 90s shit, you know. Back to the show.
Just put the two VCRs together, and he was the same one who came home with a black box one day. He's like, "We never have to pay for TV again." I was like, what? And he's like, "Oh, and we get every pay-per-view." And I was like, "What the?"
Yeah.
We're gonna do an entire episode on trying to watch scrambled porn.
Oh,
Absolutely.
On Cinemax.
Yes.
I think that was. Yeah, no, that was fun, guys. That was a lot of fun.
I had a blast.
Yeah. So just remember.
Oh, I'm gonna put the link up for.
Put the link
channel.
Up. Go to the.
Yeah, you still go to that channel today at You'll Remember the 90s. And tell these guys to start making more episodes.
Appreciate
I'll try
everything he does for us.
I'll try to have it up by at least Sunday night. I'll try to work on a little bit tonight, and well, actually,
just so you know, it took them like months to get this up.
Oh, should I? Yes.
You could skip that and work on this. But just remember, if you don't remember the 90s, you've got remember the 90s? I just thought of that. That's not bad.
That was wonderful. I like that.
Yes. All right. OJ, thank you. El Horrible, thank you. And thank you to all of you watching.
Thank you all. We'll see you next time on Remember the 90s?
I do.
Peace.
Yo, do you remember the 90s? Let's find out. Acid wash jeans, Doc Martens on your feet.
Alright, so that was our first episode that they relaunched with a pop-up version. As you see towards the end, there was less and less of those pop-ups because somebody probably just got tired of it. But try to do this again, like I said. So just subscribe, hit the like, and all the other stupid bullshit. Yeah, tomorrow there may or may not be. There probably will be a Be Dabbling Live. Think of something between now and then. So yeah, check in tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, we've learned a lot today about fast food from the 90s. Some of that fast food is still here today, but some is long gone. It's important to remember that the average daily caloric intake for a man is 2,500 calories, and for a woman, it's just 2,000 calories, because women always get the short end of the stick. If you're eating at fast food, remember, if you eat too much of it, you can get fat.
Oh,
it's
that that's
important
gonna
to
piss
always
them off
order
too.
a Diet Coke.
Good.
Or Pepsi, depending on which fast food chain you are patronizing. Well, that's all for this time. And remember, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you next time on Yo, Remember the 90s.
Goodbye.
And that's it. That was the show. Thanks everyone for checking out. All right, we'll see you around. Maybe or maybe not tomorrow. Hopefully, be down alive. But until then, take care. Gagia.